actually was number 3 on the Aruba leaderboard as well. So way to go. Krystal, are you there?
I'm here.
Woo-woo, it's all you, baby.
Yes. Hi, everyone. This is incredible. I get to follow David Schmidt. How did that happen? Hi, Onyx. This has been amazing. I just got to California. I was on a plane all day and ran here to listen to all these really amazing stories. And it's just so inspiring. Like, this company has been unlike any other company I've worked for. The amount of support that you get with the whole entire team is insane. And it's been like, a lot of people are talking about the business stuff, and I'm going to talk about business stuff, but as somebody that is considered an influencer. But I don't want that to discourage you, because some people are like, well, you have a lot of followers. The reality is posting all the time, telling your stories, telling other people's stories, getting people excited about the project. The product. I'm so insanely passionate about these patches. And it just oozes out of me. I've been in chronic pain since I was 14 years old. I've been a professional dancer since 17, right out of high school. So I always had, everything you name it, every part of my body. I've had pain, inflammation, and these patches have decreased it so significantly. But on top of that, before I get into the social media stuff, I had an overactive bladder, which I didn't realize that I had. I just had to pee like every 20 minutes for a very long time. Within 6 weeks of me wearing the patches, it completely vanished. And I was like, 3 hours later, I hadn't gone to the bathroom. I'm like, this is crazy. And then I noticed it, because a lot of people, I know, Onyx, you said it, but sometimes when ailments leave you, you don't even realize that they left until somebody mentions, oh, my back's hurt. And you're like, my back hasn't hurt in a couple of weeks, actually, now that you mentioned it. So that's the way that these patches have worked for me. And what I found to be incredibly successful for the business side of it is doing Instagram lives. Whether you have 500 followers, 5,000, 100,000, whatever it is, it's been really great because it's consistent. Every single week on Wednesdays at 9 p.m., myself and Gary do an Instagram live. And then we have testimonials of people from around the world that talk about how these patches have helped them. So a lot of people are skeptical. I know I watched a couple of people that were speaking that were like, I was so skeptical. It took me 4 or 5 months to finally pull them out of the drawer and be like, what is this product that I'm supposed to try? I've tried patches, I've tried creams, I've tried CBDs, all these things for my pain, and nothing works. So I literally put it in the drawer, and Gary was reaching out to my sister. He was persistent and persistent. So finally tried them. My whole family tried them, and everyone had a different story. So we're like, you know what? Let's do an Instagram live. Let's be consistent every single week. So every week we have, like I said, different testimonials of people on. So that's been one of the driving forces for my business, is to be consistent every single week. So people know 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Krystal's going to be on doing testimonials. I really want to learn about this. I'm not sure about this product yet. There's people that are like, I've been watching for 6 weeks your lives, and now I'm finally going to buy the patches. I really want to try them. So it's been very interesting for me with social media and seeing how that works. And again, I put it in my stories also every single day. I really don't miss a day, whether it's my own story of like, hey guys, I'm wearing the X39 and this is going on for me, or I'll share the testimonials. The testimonial group on Telegram has been a godsend, because so many people reach out to me and they say, well, I have colitis. Would it help with this? Or I'm losing my hair. Would it help with this? Every ailment you can think of. And you don't want to just blanketly answer everybody, yes, it will help this, because. So I'll literally look up the testimonial, screenshot it, and send it to them. And that gives people some reassurance, like, okay, so other people are dealing with my problems and theirs have been resolved or rebalanced. So that's been a really big help of putting it in your stories, if you're taking notes, every single day, so that you're talking about the patches. Do a small intro about the patches, what the X39 is, how it activates your peptides. Obviously know all the information about the patches, and it's been really fun for me to learn about this. So that would be first and foremost, is putting it in your stories every day, and find a time that you can go live every single week, because that consistency has people engaged. They're like, oh, I want to watch this. Actually, you know what? Can you tune into this? She's talking about this really cool product about stem cell patches, and then they share it with other people. So I have people that aren't even following me that are tuning in because other people are sharing that I'm on every single Wednesday. So people know when to find me and where to find me. And that's been really helpful in driving business. What's also been helpful for me, and a time saver, is I have kind of a spiel written down and in my clipboard on my phone that has a little bit of information about the patches. The general questions that people always ask, I answer them. So if people are like, hey, I want info on the patches, I just hit paste and I paste that information, and then I'll answer any individual questions that they have, because that's a super time saver. Instead of constantly typing all the time, different things. You have exactly the bullet points that you want to send, and I send it through to them. So that's been really a great system that we've come up with. Gary and I were like, hey, let's just start doing lives every week. And that's been really, really amazing. And again, it's whether you have a small following or a large following, it doesn't matter. It's that consistency that keeps people looking and like, oh, I saw those patches a couple of weeks ago. Now I'm seeing them again. It's like when you get Target, the Target advertisement, you're like, I was just looking at this on this website and now it's coming up all the time. And then I finally buy it. Facebook gets me all the time. I purchase things every day from Facebook ads because they target me. They know exactly what I want to wear, what kind of clothes. So I'm like, okay, so this is my consistency with my business is there's going to be someone that maybe catches one of my stories and they don't see one of my stories for 3 weeks later. I'm like, oh my God, that's right. I wanted these patches. I totally forgot. So being consistent with your social media is super important. I have someone else that's in my downline, Shelby, that came onto my team recently. And I think she has under 10,000 followers, and she has probably 60 people signed up within maybe 2-month period. She's consistent. She posts really engaging content all the time, telling stories, doing slide posts on her Instagram or on her Facebook page. That is what is going to work for you and for your business. So that's my hotel phone is ringing. 1 second. Hi, can you please send them up?
Thank you.
Thank you. Jeez, busy bee over here. Okay, so that is kind of my spiel with how I'm doing it with the business. I've been with the company for 7 months and I'm third enroller and I didn't know how that happened. I'm like, wait, this goes so fast, but it's that consistency. It's constantly showing your face, constantly talking about the patches with passion. And it automatically comes out when you see what they do for you and when you see what they're doing for other people. And then you can use their stories as your story as well. So that's me.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Is there any insight you would have for anybody who would like to sponsor somebody who is an influencer? Is there something specific that opens a door to influencers? And I know that's a real generalized question.
Like, do you mean if someone's looking to go after an influencer to get them on their team?
Yes.
Definitely the testimonials, because every person, even including influencers that I've spoken to, all have something going on physically with them. I get migraines all the time, or, this and that. And so sending people those testimonials, even if it's like just one of those testimonial screenshot from your page, that's pretty convincing for people. If you tell them like, hey, go watch this video, 9 times out of 10, people are like, oh, okay, I'll do it later. But if you have a picture of a before and after or something like that is a really big help. But I've also been able to, thankfully through you guys and Marcy, sending out a whole sleeve of patches to influencers, investing in your business. So if you're going to invest in your business with an influencer, you definitely want to see if you can send them a whole month's worth of patches and let them see for themselves how they work.
Beautiful.